I finally took my time and finished the Claws of Awaji DLC, which is the first expansion of Assassin's Creed Shadows, which brings a new location to explore, add lot of reward items like gear and armor for both protagonists, and new skills to unlock, and talk about the best thing about the DLC. Also, I want to thank you to Ubisoft for providing access to the game, and this video won't contain any spoiler, but it will be for the base game. And this DLC also developed by Ubisoft Porto, same studio who developed AC Mirage, another game which I love playing, and a new free DLC which is also going to be released for this game, which include lot of improvement and a new location to explore, which we already discussed in my another video. So now to access the Claws of Awaji DLC, we need to complete three main important end game quests of the base game. One is called complete the Shinbaku board. Another is complete the personal quest of Naoe, Yasuke and Junjiro along with the Out of the Shadows quest. Then a lady will be present in your hideout where she will request to come with her to Awaji, and that's how we will be able to access DLC and reach Awaji Island. Claws of Awaji map size is kind of small and dense. As a matter of fact, it is even shorter than AC Mirage map size and other Assassin's Creed DLC like from Origins and Valhalla. It took me around 8 hours to finish the story content of the DLC and another 2 hours for completion is and achievements. Everything is done and completed in just 20 hours. Again, time factor can be depend on your skill level and difficulty level selected. As we start to explore Awaji, there are a lot of hidden traps and tripwires set on road which will trip you off the horse where shinobi and other enemy hiding in bushes waiting for the right moment to caught you off guard. Also, other random NPC will suddenly attack you while roaming in dense areas. Some of them are smart NPC which will wave at you, which raise a question, maybe quest or any kind of request will be given by them, but suddenly they start attacking you. There was also another instances where free a NPC from a guard and suddenly they started throwing hands at me. There are a lot of surprising situations like this in game which will always put you in focus mode from the relaxed mode while exploring. And tripwire are also placed between in cracks and walls so you do some kind of silly mistake which will alert the near guard, and a secret traps also been set while looting the chest. This DLC just put you in this cautious state to understand the situation before making any move. We also got side activities to explore like drawing sumie or doing pray in temple shrine or kata demonstration for Yasuke, and last meditation for Naoe. Again, this kind of side activities are already present in the main base game. The environment also a lot better for parkour compared to the base game world, but it is not that satisfying like free running from older game, but it does good job of you to reach a certain point without putting a foot on the ground. We will keep running on rooftops and jump and swing around the point A to B. As you explore, you will find lot of clues and maps lying around or carrying by enemy, which will lead to a secret hidden reward for Navi and Yasuke, and helping a NPC will give intel about the undiscovered location, which is very helpful to decide to go to that location or not. As for reward, there are quite a lot of legendary items you can get for both Navi and Yasuke, which can be acquired through completing main quest and Daiso chest, which will give 100% legendary items. But for Navi, we get a brand new weapon type called Bow, which is the best weapon to use in game, which can be acquired through early quest or just to the free quest from the base game. Bow as a weapon is a very unique and different compared to the other three weapon types of Nawe. The bow has a different stances for posture attack. There is a neutral stance by charging posture move to knock back enemy, or high stance to cancel enemy moves, or low posture to trip the enemy, which can be done in both light and heavy move form. And to change stance of bow from low to high, just press L1 or L2 and R1 or R2 for changing posture move. But the AI got a little smart in this game. If you try to spam one move over and over, enemy will adapt and dodge your move, keep in mind. After unlocking the bow, a new mastery skill tree for bow will be available where you unlock skills and ability. One of them is called Perfect Flow, which will increase damage after timing the light or heavy moves with the bow will flash the blue light. That is when you need to press R1 or R2, which will not only deal extra damage but gain additional adrenaline point, which create a perfect combat flow of the game. Bow is not only good in combat but also in stealth, which allow us to chain assassinate 3 nearby guards and 1 extra assassinate if you equip certain perk. It is also a lot better than AC Mirage chain focus assassination where you just teleport, but in Shadows now we assassinate target from one to another is very smooth and in slow motion the animation looks great and it perfectly fit with the flow of stealth. But the downside is you won't find 4 or 5 guards standing close to each other and there is very few instances where you actually needed this skill to be useful in the DLC. It will be better for the base game but not for the DLC. And another downside is we cannot throw kunai after bow assassinate even if we equip the kunai assassinate perk. Otherwise we could have assassinated 5 guards at once. Bow also have 3 to 4 unique finisher which is very cool to watch. In base game weapon we don't have many finishers for each weapon where seeing so many finishers in one weapon make me fall in love with this weapon. As for Yasuke, we didn't get anything new for him, but we have some unique new abilities for each weapon. One is called Wind Slash, which needs to charge it up and it stacks up to 3. And Yasuke does the big AoE sweep attack damage of this ability is also very strong, which put enemies flown away. For bow, an ability called Spread Shot, which release a wide spread of arrows, and for Naginata called a hurricane stance where he just spin the Naginata, which is very cool to see, but it can be interrupted, so it's not that useful. And for Kanabi where Yasuke will throw his weapon at enemy, which is cool to watch, but not give any huge damage to the enemy. And last, a new Teppo ability, Tejutsu Burst, which light the Teppo and the fireworks will push away the enemy. Really cool addition for Yasuke to play with in the DLC. But in my walkthrough, I only use Naue because I enjoy playing with her as a character. I also do want to talk some of the quest level design which piqued my interest, like introduction of claws of Awaji history with proper narrating story with the 2D style view, and a boss mission which was very unique and different from RPG style of one-on-one boss fight where you need to locate enemy through sound in a dark environment and high bushes where a lot of traps being set in areas. Also, a decoy placed of her thought the whole arena to trick you to make assassinate, which is a trap of full of poison. Overall, other quests is very simple and straightforward like in the base game, but some of the quests which are very difficult to clear, so be aware. I won't tell you which one, but there is a boss battle which you have to fight like 6 to 8 high level enemies in one go. Right, that is everything. I got the experience from the Claws of Awaji DLC. For me, the best part of the DLC was the bow weapon and cool looking armor set and ability of Yasuke, which really piqued my interest for the DLC. If you like AC Shadows, then you will definitely love the AC Shadows Claws of Awaji DLC. If you pre-ordered the game, you should have got the DLC for free. And do let me know in the comment what part about AC Shadows DLC you like the most and enjoy the game. Okay, bye bye. I'll see you in the next one.